Hello, class. We've got here a instructions on how to do well in the class. I hope that you're off to a good start. You'll find announcements and valuable information in the syllabus, especially under this tab. You'll see how your grade is calculated, and you'll also see the overview of the due dates for MyEconLab. We're going to talk a little bit about that just so you know. So you can tell that the first due date is Saturday, September 7th. And to get into MyEconLab, you're going to need to go into Blackboard, click on the MyEconLab tab, click on All Assignments. And when you come to this part, there may be a couple of windows that you receive about paying for your book. If you've bought our access code, your book has an access code in it, and so you can just use that. You can either buy the book from the bookstore, you can buy the book from another source, or if you don't need the book and just want the access code, you can buy the access code directly from Pearson. Some of my students like the idea of having a hardcover book. Others are like the idea of saving money and just getting the access code. You're free to do what you like. I'll be measuring on how well you understand the material. Now, if we look at the homework and tests that are here, we'll notice all the due dates are listed over here. And in fact, this whole set of assignments right here are all the ones that are due for Saturday. But don't be concerned, because the only ones that are actually graded for points are the ones with the orange square. So that means that this, for instance, chapter 2 is not due until September 14th. So if you're pressed for time, or if you're concerned, you can just do these 4 assignments here. The homework assignments are for bonus, and if you complete them, then you will get extra points. But if you don't do them, there's no penalty. It's not worked into it. The other nature of it is that for, say, chapter 1 key terms, you'll notice that you're allowed to take it an infinite number of times. So you can attempt it as many times as you like until you're happy with it. So that's a good learning tool. These quizzes, and by far most of the MyEconLab points that I'm measuring are the quizzes of this type. You have 2 attempts to get a high score on that. So what most students do is they do some of these quizzes that give them infinite attempts. They identify what by using the homework and assessment chapters, what they need to concentrate on. They get their confidence level up on that particular chapter. Then they take the quizzes and they score high, and then they're done for the week. I estimate that each week you're going to need to spend about 3 hours on MyEconLab to understand the material, read the book, complete the assignments. So that's all there is to it. I will show a neat little thing. I really like these dynamic study modules, so I've included those for every chapter. And if you click on that, you'll see that you can go on in here. By clicking on the dynamic study modules, you'll be able to get a good feel for how those work. So you ask you a quick question, and then what you do is, for instance, which of the following are not essential components of an economic model? Well, you need hypothesis, and you need some assumptions. Oh, look at this. Do you need variables? Yes. Do you need a normative statement? I don't think you need a normative statement, but if you're not sure, you just click it once and submit. If you're very sure, you click it twice and submit. So let's say we're real sure that it's normative. And when we click on it, you say you were sure and you were correct. It's up here, the bar is completed a little bit further. Now we've turned one of those little white spots into a dark green spot. And that way we can move along, and it's a way that it is a low stress way of thinking about a term and getting used to consider answers that are wrong, right, and almost right, but something not as good. So I think you'll like these dynamic study modules. I found them to be very helpful for my students in mastering the material. Well, good luck with MyEconLab. I'll make more of these videos if you find them helpful. Thank you, and have a good day.